What up guys, iOS expert 649 here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a speed test between the iPhone 4 on iOS 5 and the iPhone 4 on iOS 6. Why am I doing this? Because it's a legacy speed test video, so I wanted to get this out here. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to speed test. So this iOS 5, iPhone 4 has a lot of my childhood memories on it, so I'm not going to be doing a speed test or a boot test, knowing that this one's going to take a while due to having a bunch of stuff on it. So, otherwise, it's good. Let's try to open up some apps here. Let's try with the calendar app. iOS 5, load that just a tad quicker. Let's try weather. The same, maybe iOS 6. Let's try. Do we have? Oh yeah. How about we try Temple Run? iOS 5, or no, actually, they're about the same because that one came up with the warning there, so, or not the warning, it asked me to download Temple Run 2. That's why that one was kind of like that, so. How about we try it without? Let's see if this one has, okay, how about instead we try Temple Run 2? iOS 6 kind of, I'll probably give it a split extra second. Temple Run 2, though, you have to wait for it to load for a while, so it's going to make a very interesting mix, because if you click on, I'm sure if you click on it, like you do on Temple Run 1, or on newer devices on Temple Run 2, you'll probably know that it just ends up crashing it, because this phone only has 512 megabytes of RAM. And we have iOS 6 coming in first. We're going to give it a split extra second. So yeah, iOS 5 opened a split second late. iOS 6 loaded first. And then there goes iOS 5. So I'd say a couple seconds. I would say iOS 6 loaded Temple Run 2, a couple seconds quicker than iOS 5. Okay, there's Temple Run 2. It's not, Okay, let's try Minecraft version light here. Let's try Minecraft light, because that's a very legacy version. I'm sure you want. Oh my god, okay. I'm sure, like, many nostalgic people in Minecraft, people that are, like, nostalgic towards Minecraft PE, they probably want to see, because their newer devices can't run Minecraft Lite because it's a 32-bit app. It hasn't been updated since 2012, very early 2012, with Minecraft 0.2.1 was the last time, like, the light version was updated. Not only did 64-bit iPhones not exist, the iPhone 5 and iPad 4 didn't exist either. Meaning that this Minecraft Lite was really 32-bit, meaning you really couldn't run it on iOS 11 or later. So if you have this if you have one of these phones laying around, chances are it's probably the only device you have that can play that game, unless, you have some older iPad that can also run it, because, they're 32-bit devices, and the newer iPhones are 64-bits. The Minecraft Lite is this old 32-bit version. Let's see what we get. Oh, I keep missing it. Okay, last try. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, they're going to be about the same. Because, like, I can try it again, but the one that opened late, and then the one that opened early, so, they're gonna be the same anyway. freaking... Okay. There we go, I closed it up. They're going to be about the same, so let's see one more time. Yeah, they're... I'm not going to spend too much time on that. That's going to ruin the video, so if we try like this, maybe. Yeah, they're pretty much the same, so... Let's try the full version. Let's make sure they're the same version first, because I know I made a little mistake. Okay, yeah, so we know which one's 0.7, because the other version of Minecraft is 0.5. We're going to try the official version. We're also going to try the Vateris version as well. So we're going to try let's go to the official version. Hopefully I don't mess it up like I did the light. Okay, no I didn't. iOS 6, clearly ahead, and then iOS 5. Okay, now we're going to try Vateris' 0.1 version, wherever that is. Do I have 0.1 on iOS 5? I see I have it on iOS 6. Okay, I think this one's it. 3, 2, 1. Yes, because I was messing around with this a little bit, so iOS 5, the one version that should be 0.1 actually got updated to 0.5 because of the way I messed around with it, but on iOS 6, it just works, so you can play 0.1, so those are the 3 different versions of Minecraft, instead of just 2, like you probably remember, so... I was gonna do the battery life app, but as you probably know, it's an iOS 6, 7, and 8 app, not an iOS 5 application, so, yeah. And it works on iOS 9, iOS 10 as well, but, like, basically it's for older versions that are not iOS 5 and older, so it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, depending on your device, and the wear level of your battery. Which, the one on iOS 5 has a slight wear level, because it's a couple years old in iOS 6. I just got that one replaced, so it's gonna be a new battery. You already tried Temple Run. Just try music. It's called the same thing on the... I probably should have had the iOS 4 iPhone, but I plan to compare that one to 3G and 3GS, which, maybe, I'll bring you guys up the page of the full speed test, where I actually do have, maybe I have an iOS 4 iPhone 4, and then, I have iOS 5, and we'll even include the startup, we'll even include the unfair startup, because the iOS 4 might have the iOS 4 will have this text because it's jailbroken, and the iOS 5 and 6 are also jailbroken, so, iOS 4 would have the text, iOS 5 would have all my childhood stuff on it, and iOS 6 is probably going to fly, because iOS 6, even on the iPhone 4, even though it's been updated for a couple times at that time, is still relatively fast, like it's an iPhone 5 and iOS 6, or an iPhone 4 on older versions. The iOS 6 on the iPhone 4 does surprisingly well, so I do see that one flying over the tweaks, such as childhood memories and jailbreaks on iOS 4, but I do also want to compare my iOS 4 iPhone 4 to the 3G and 3GS running 4.1, so thank you for watching and peace out.